Hello, beautiful. Happy Saturday. Today's a cleaning day for me, so I'm going to be knee-deep in toilets. And yes, for those with inquiring minds, we just had guests all week, and my toilet strength was tested, and it was not good. It went from like 60-40% chance it'll flush since the tapioca fiasco to like 30-70. Not good. I need to get a plumber over here. Anyways, how are you? I love you. Jesus loves you. I just not gonna apologize if I cry again, because you know what? Like I said, when they're healing tears, when they're cleansing tears, when you cry with Jesus, it's so powerful. And I've had a lot of pain, and some of you have had a lot of pain your whole life, and I would ask the Lord about stuff, about suffering, and I can see the spiritual fruit from it a lot of times, But still, suffering is still no fun. It's not like we relish it. But I was reading about, in Romans 8 today, it says that if we suffer with Him, we'll share in His glory. And He just gave me a revelation that I just hope will set you free today. Some of you are struggling because you have past like me, where you've suffered a lot. Maybe you've been molested like I was. Maybe you were rejected your whole life like I was. Maybe you had mental illness like who knows? But we all, doesn't matter what our story is, what you relate to me about, and I know it's why you're watching. It's because of what I relate to everybody and the people in the nursing home is we all have pain. We all have pain. And so what are we going to do with it? So I was just talking to the Lord as I was reading today, and I looked up the Greek word suffering, and it just blew my mind because I knew the affliction part, but I didn't get the affection part. A part of the definition is affection. I can't explain it to you, but I know it's true because He's been there for me. When you cry with Him, you get a piece of Jesus that you wouldn't otherwise have experienced. You share in His sufferings, you partake of His glory. And glory is a word that also can't be explained with human language. It's like holy, it's other than. And His glory is like, yes, it's more than splendor, it's more than honor, it's more than majesty. But there's a mystery and majesty in who He is. So if someone tells you they have it all figured out, run. It's probably a cult. Nobody has it figured out, and we won't till we see Him face to face and He unveils the mystery and majesty of who He is. But He unveiled some of that mystery and majesty today and said, baby girl, nothing is wasted in my kingdom. And when you partake of that suffering with me, you taste of a part of me. And glory, I believe, is really revealing who He is. Yes, He's the high and lifted up one. He's the Holy One, and we get to see facets of it, but He's also the Son of Man, like I said yesterday in Hebrews, where He's tasted our pain, and He is familiar with our weaknesses because he was tempted in every way we were, right? So I just want to encourage you today. You're getting to see healing in real time. I was such a broken, shattered mess. He's still healing me, and He's going to continue to heal me until I go home to be with Him. But I get to partake, you get to partake that with me. See, my story, our testimony, evidence to a hurting world that God is real. And it's not about my overcoming part. It's about His faithfulness. That's the power of the testimony, is in His faithfulness. We rehearse His faithfulness. That's what Remember Me is all about, what I wear. Bind it around my neck and finger, that I will always remember His love and faithfulness. I want to quote you Everlasting Love. It's one of my favorites. And it's going to be on sale again, like from the 24th of March. It's under $20. A bracelet with Everlasting Love on it in Hebrew. You got to get this stuff. I'm telling you, to remember He loves you. He says, my love is my promise. It will never fade away. Strong and sure, you are secure in my arms to stay. My love is consuming and like a fire. It does burn. The pain, the stains, all that remains is the beauty. Ashes turn. Yes, I have loved you with an everlasting love. There's special affection for those who are afflicted. So if you're in pain, cry out to Him. He promises to be near to the brokenhearted and bind up their wounds. I love you. You're amazing. Enjoy your weekend. Shalom.